Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. This is a new series that I am starting to do today. And what it's being called is M4, which is Mara's Monday Morning Messages. And hopefully this will offer support and guidance for people in starting their week. Today is also an auspicious day. We've got a lot of, a divine number 7. Today is, 7, 17, 17. So that's a really fun number to get started and to start our week. So I have pulled cards and have brought down some different messages for all of us for today. So, and for our week. So I'm going to get started. One of the cards that I pulled is called the Andarian Garnet, and this is what it looks like. And so everyone take a look, and this is helping us, even as you're literally looking at it right now, open our intuitive abilities, clear some past and old patterns and traumas. And it helps us to open our heart to love and forgiveness and compassion. Compassion is a huge theme of today's and this week's message. Compassion for ourselves and for others. So it helps us to merge our heart and our third eye chakras. So if you can imagine that, merging our heart and our third eye. So what we're seeing and what we're feeling in our environment, if we can add our heart to that a little more. Our second card this morning is from this cool moon deck. And this one is called Interconnectedness. And like when you throw a rock into a pond and you are that ripple effect, we all have that ripple effect. Or like when a butterfly flaps its wings in Australia, our weather is affected in New Hampshire. So it just reminds us of the fact that we affect and our energies affect everything around us, inside of us and around us. And so if we can elevate our thinking and co-create the world that we want by starting with forgiveness and compassion. So it's bringing that up again for this week. And I always start with myself, self-forgiveness, self-compassion, because when we have that, we can then move on to being able to be that way with everyone else. Something that came in really strongly was that was the fact that we're all trying. So when someone is, someone's behavior is less than stellar, shall we say, or is triggering you, to step back and have that perspective that we are all trying. We're all humans, and even when people are really behaving badly, that there's a reason in there. They're trying. So that has helped me to step down my own trigger and upset by reminding myself of that. And having compassion, elevating ourselves to have more compassion, more perspective of the people around us. And just reminding ourselves everything is in divine order and divine time, perfect order, and lightness. So the next card we got was find the blessing in your current situation. I wonder if that's backwards, right? Because of how FaceTime Live works. Anyway, so find the blessing in your current situation. And Krishna is the ascended master who is going to be, one of our guides and angels and ascended masters who's helping us through this week. When we find the blessings in our current situation, it's another way of thinking of finding some perspective, merging our third eye and our heart, and elevating our thinking. When we're finding a blessing in a situation, that's an elevation of our feelings and thinking. And so what's interesting is then the oil that came in for all of us for this next week is elevation. So I thought that was just perfect. And what elevation talks about is transcending ourselves into grace and releasing a heavy heart. So again, I just love how all of the synergy of these cards came together, and of the messages I got while I was reading the cards. It was just a wonderful confirmation that this is really where we're all at this week, is that each card basically was saying the exact same thing over and over again. So when we use elevation, you can use it on the back of your neck, kind of up in your neckline and hairline. And just be aware that that is a photosensitive oil, and we are in the summer. So I just want everyone to be aware of that. So bottoms of the feet are a good spot, back of your neck, and but the most important thing is for you to smell it. Smell it, because that immediately will elevate you into having better perspective or more perspective. Reminding yourself of the interconnectedness of us all, and then the final thought was allowing yourself to receive, and that's also what elevation does. Is it makes way. If we drop those heavy parts of our heart, it makes way. It creates a vacuum. It creates space, and so when we have that space, we can then receive. But I feel like we need to be aware that we are doing all of this and we are receiving. So this ability, greater ability to receive, will help increase your energy and increase your intuition, and will help you to be present in your life for this next week. So thanks for being with me. I'm excited to be doing this series with everyone. I love the feeling of really feeling all of you when I was pulling these cards, and bringing you into my life in a much more present way. So thank you all for that, and I will look forward to doing the same in 1 week. Let me know if there's anything that you in particular would like to hear about, or if you have any questions about anything. Anyway, lots of huge love and light. Namaste all day. Bye, everybody.